Islanders, we've got an update for you on the woman who went overboard on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas. This is the Taylor Swift theme group cruise. We'll have an update for you on the show today. Plus, the Alaskan season is over. There are big plans for Seattle. We will share them on the show today. We're also sharing news on 2026 schedules. Carnival Cruise Line really is just about done with their schedules. They announced more cruises going to the Bahamas and the Big Easy. New Orleans setting a record this year. What this could mean for cruising from New Orleans going forward. We all need some time on the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Friday to all you Islanders. We hope that you're having a good day, having a good weekend. We are on Island Time. I am Derek. Let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together. From the top of the show, a very big, heartfelt thank you from Amanda and I. We reached 25,000 subscribers just overnight. Thank you so much for your dedication and your loyalty and your contributions, caring for content, pushing us to be better, pushing us to create vlogs and cruise news and ship tours, and being with us all along the journey. 25,000 subscribers does not just happen. It's you who have shared this content with friends and family and Facebook groups. Amanda and I are so appreciative and so blessed and cannot wait to see what's ahead on this journey together. Thank you for being part of this awesome Island Time community. Let's jump right into the cruise news, learn what's going on around the cruise world today. I've got an update here, an unfortunate update on the woman who went overboard on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Seas. This was the story that was making its way across social media and mainstream media, really all across the week. The Allure of the Seas is back in Miami today. Unfortunately, a couple of days ago, the woman that we've discussed, 66 years old, the ship was just north of Nassau. She went overboard. The Allure of the Seas stopped, tried, of course, to assist in the search efforts, launched even pilot boats to assist. The Utopia of the Seas assist. There were helicopters that assist. The Coast Guard was there as well. The search has been called off for this woman after searching for a period of time. These things happen, the search is called off, and we want to, again, just like we did earlier in the week, give our condolences to this woman's family and friends. It's a difficult time. There's probably questions out there. They're grieving, and we are praying for you, hoping that the peace that passes all understanding is with you in this present time and in the days and weeks ahead. We do have an update as well on Alaska. So many of you like to cruise to Alaska. It's one of the top places to cruise in the world. It's only open seasonally, right? You can't cruise year-round in Alaska. It gets too cold. So from April in May all the way till October, the Alaskan season is open. But now Alaskan season's coming to an end, especially from Seattle. It was a great year cruising from Seattle. It was a great year cruising in Alaska, and some of you may have cruised in Alaska. If you did, I challenge you, share your experiences in the comment section below. If you have pictures, you can't share them in the comment section, but you can hop over to Facebook and go to our Facebook page, share your pictures, because there's people who want to go on this trip. From May to October, the Seattle cruise port alone hosted 275 ships, totaling 800,000 passengers. This was not a record, though. 2023 saw 291 ships and about 907,000 passengers, but 2025 looks to maybe be the strongest year yet. Cruise lines are committing more resources, more ships to Seattle and to Alaska in general than ever before. Every major cruise line will sail from Seattle. Norwegian, Royal, Holland, Princess, Carnival, every one of them sailing from Seattle alone. Seattle, of course, is a lot of times the easiest port to get to sail from for many of us. But I will share with you that there's Alaskan cruises that take place from Vancouver and from all other cruise ports as well. They have different itineraries, but if you're looking to start to cruise to Alaska, Seattle is a good option for you. San Francisco is another. And then, of course, like I said, you can leave even from some ports in Alaska and in Canada as well. Have you cruised to Alaska? Do you want to cruise to Alaska? Are you part of this maybe record group in 2025? Let us know in the comments section below as we talk about cruise line schedules. 2025 has been out for a long time. Capacity is short. We know that. Prices are high. Cruise lines are doing everything they can to release their 2026 schedules. Carnival Cruise Line in particular, they've been rolling out the schedule week after week. Listen to this from Fred Stein. He's the vice president of itinerary planning for Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival releasing a lot of dates for the Bahamas. He shared this. These itineraries that Carnival just released to the Bahamas build out a key part of our 2026-2027 schedule because they represent the quintessential quick Carnival getaway from Florida to the Bahamas. These sailings give our guests many options to enjoy an escape with all the vibrant onboard activities they know and love, plus a visit to the picturesque ports of the Bahamas, including our premier new destination, Celebration Key. What Carnival Cruise Line has done is kind of following after Royal Caribbean, offering more shorter cruises. Some of these ships are already offering these shorter cruises from Miami. You have the Conquest offering 3 and 4 day cruises, weekend trips for those 3-day weekend trip, and then those 4-day cruises during the week. Port Canaveral has the Glory, the Freedom doing 4 and 5 day sailings. That 5-day sailing is spectacular with Celebration Key and Grand Turk, and there's other ports as well. And then Transatlantics as well. But Carnival playing the short game here, playing the old Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, just dump down for 6 yards at a time. Short cruises are in. They're popular. The Bahamas is so close. And for those of you who live in Florida or can get to Florida easily, it's a neat game to play. I prefer the longer cruises, although I will not turn down a 4-day cruise. Amanda and I just went on a 3-day cruise. I'm not turning that down either. Carnival Cruise Line getting in and expanding the short cruise game, and I'm going to share this with you. This will be the game for years to come as well. Cruise lines want to offer, especially from Florida, these shorter cruises. Do you take them? Do you enjoy shorter cruises, or do you prefer those 6, 7, and 8-day cruises? Let us know your preference in the comment section below. We've talked about Alaska. We've talked about Miami. Let's talk about New Orleans. Cruising from New Orleans. Carnival Cruise Line just celebrated 30 years. Cruising from New Orleans. It's kind of neat cruising from there. You get to go down the Mississippi River and you turn and all kinds of different things. You can cruise to the Eastern Caribbean, Western Caribbean. It is really neat. New Orleans is sharing with all of us. They had a press release saying, we're having a record year. We're having a great year. And they're doing this to attract cruise lines, to let cruise lines know, those of you that are only sailing from our home port, New Orleans, part of the year, come here and sail all year. And if you're sailing here all year, bring us bigger, newer ships. Listen to this. New Orleans is expecting 1.3 million cruise passengers by the end of the year. The press release shared this with a record number of cruise passengers anticipated across the industry in 2025. New Orleans remains a leading destination for 2 vacations in one, as cruise passengers typically stay to experience our city before or after their voyage. Guilty of that. I've hung around New Orleans before and after cruising. Our long-standing partnership has been key to this success, and we're grateful to our cruise line and hospitality partners for their continued support. Carnival Cruise Line is there year-round, right? They're the staple there in New Orleans, but Norwegian and Royal will start to cruise from there this month as ships start to leave Alaska and the seasonal places. They're going to New Orleans. Disney will be there later this year. Will New Orleans get a newer ship? I think the answer is yes. With time, yes. We've seen the Carnival Dream sail from there, but we know too, size matters, right? Sometimes size matters, especially there in New Orleans. Mike Hebert, he's told us before, there's that 90-degree turn. If you've ever sailed from New Orleans, right out of the port, bam, has the hook. The dredging there isn't what it should be. I don't know if it's even possible to do what they need to do, but they can accommodate larger ships, a Vista-class ship, an XL-class ship. Right now, I don't think that is actually possible, but a newer ship, maybe a Dream class for Carnival or a newer class for Royal Caribbean, may be able to take place. Keep booking those cruises from New Orleans. I say that for myself. In less than 1 month, we will be on the Norwegian getaway for Thanksgiving. We can't wait to share that ship with you. Of course, we'll have ship tours and vlogs as we sail from New Orleans. 7 days, 4 ports of call on the Norwegian getaway. New Orleans, have you ever visited and have you ever cruised from there? Share your experience. If a newer ship or a larger ship was there, would you drive or fly out to New Orleans to sail from there. Let us know. Islanders, that is the cruise news for today. We hope that you, again, have had a great Friday, or you're watching us this weekend. If it is the weekend and you're on your easy chair, let us know what you're doing that's cruise related this weekend. You're planning, you're booking excursions. What are you doing? Amanda and I would love to help you if we can. If you need any help at all with anything, let us know. Email us, travel@bookislandtime.com. We'll be there to help you. We can't wait to see what you say in the comment section below. We'll see you on a Facebook page this weekend and, of course, all weekend right here on Island Time.